Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Let's return to the book of Proverbs again today, because there are some people the Bible tells us that we need to really understand. Yesterday we talked about a gossip. Today I want to talk to you about a malicious person. Now, malice is an interesting Hebrew word. We find it in verse 24. A malicious man disguises himself with his lips, but in his heart he harbors deceit. And then it comes back to it in verse 26. His malice may be concealed by deception. The word malice is a very strong word. It's hatred, but it refers to an extremely strong emotional hate word. Not just, I hate that, meaning you don't like something. But it's an extremely strong emotional response that somebody has. Now, believe it or not, brothers and sisters, there are people that are full of malice. There are people that have a very strong emotional response of hatred when they get around you. There were people like this around Jesus. There were people like this around the apostles. Forgive me, there will be people like this around you. Now, the thing that you have to be careful of is that these people will disguise themselves. Now, if somebody hates you and they show it, well, forgive me, at least you know where they stand, and okay, well, they don't like me and that's fine. They hate me, that's fine. But you have to be very careful, because this type of hatred, though it's an extremely strong emotional response in their heart, it says they disguise it with their lips. It says they conceal it by deception. You have to be very careful when people are speaking so sweetly to you, and they have very carefully prepared speeches, and they speak in slogans, whether they're Christian slogans or success slogans or Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People slogans. When they have the smile and they have all the right words to say, and you just want to look at them and go, would you please just be real with me? Those are the kind of people that you really want to be careful with. Somebody was walking up to me one day, and for about 10 minutes they'd said, oh, Pastor, I love you so much and I'm so committed to you. When they walked away, a person who was with me said, oh, it must be so wonderful to have people that are that committed to you. And I looked at the guy and I said, what you don't understand is the more people say it like that, the less it's real. Now, that's a lesson that you need to learn in life. People will use words, and they will use crafted speech. They will use their lips to disguise the truth of their hearts. Now, if you're not careful, these people are going to hurt you very, very badly in life. So how do you know, Pastor? I've learned this lesson in not just sweat and tears. I've learned this lesson in blood. Back up in life and learn to listen carefully. Is this person putting their heart on the table, or is this person using words to disguise themselves?